all this, what we hear. So, hey, we're live now. So, we're in the building. So, we're going to allow them to come in just a little bit. But as soon as I see like one person, then I'll introduce them. Like, well, who is that? Because that don't look like Jackie. Stuff like that. So, make sure we're clear. And sometimes it like delays when I started out, but it's okay. Yeah, we're here. So, let's see who's on. Nobody, they didn't tell me who's on there, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Well, welcome to the couch. This is your host, Damion, of course. The couch where your mental health matters. So can we talk? Definitely. We're gonna do that each and every week, every Wednesday, every Sunday at 12 as well. But today, as you can see, we don't have Jackie in the building. Jackie looks a little bit different to me. I don't know about you guys, but we do have a special guest in the building that we're definitely going to dive in and discuss some wonderful and beautiful things that she's doing with her business, as I discussed it on our post, on our Facebook post, as well as Instagram post this week about our upcoming guests. So I'm very excited to discuss a lot of these topics. And of course, as always, we're going to have fun. We're going to kick back. We're going to enjoy ourselves, but we're also going to get some great information as well. So again, you guys chiming in, all my new family, welcome to the couch. We discuss any and everything regarding mental health, from relationships to self-care. And today we're talking about self-care. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Glad to see you guys. Another week, another great day. It's a hump day, so we're getting over this hump. Thursday and Friday is kind of like the downswing, so we like to do it on hump day to give people this extra motivation, to keep pushing for the week. So let me go ahead and make sure you guys like and share this live feed, so each and every one is able to gain access to all the beautiful information that my special guest is going to discuss, as well as the conversation and dialogue that we're going to engage in today as well. Hey, Miss Alicia Harris, I think you may know her.
I know Alicia. Hi, Alicia.
Yeah, she's live. So let me get to the introduction. So like I said on the post, we have Mrs. Belinda Knox of Renew Wellness LLC, where they provide holistic, would you say, complementary and alternative methods of treatments, body treatments.
Services, yes.
Okay.
We actually do also co-partner with 613 Spa Bar.
Okay.
So Renew and Blue Star Studio created 613 Spa Bar. So we have a list of spa services where we just have it available for the public and remote as well.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Mobile. That means they come to you. Come to your house, come to your job. Don't get fired, though. Do not get fired trying to get a massage and get some service done, while you're on your 9 to 5. But that's a great option. So we're definitely going to dive into what Renew Wellness does and how it can benefit your mental health as well as your physical health, because as we always say, your mental health is closely related to your physical. So those two are equal. So we're definitely going to dive into it. Definitely to address some of the things that we often deal with, from anxiety to depression, as we always discuss here on the couch. All right. So before we dive into Renew Wellness and Miss Belinda over here, every week we have our trending topics. Like Wendy Williams has her trending topics at the beginning of her show. We also have trending topics, and they mainly focus around mental health, or how it can affect your mental health, or how this story is related to mental health.
Yeah.
So we have a couple, and first and foremost, before I go any further, I want to make sure that I acknowledge that this month is Mental Health Awareness Month, National Mental Health Awareness Month. So make sure that you guys are doing the self-care, doing the things that you need in order to maintain your mental health on a regular basis, on a daily basis. Do something for yourself to make you feel good. Whether that's get you some ice cream or get a massage.
Yeah, facial.
Yeah.
Foot soap.
Yeah, absolutely. Little plug in there for you. But yeah, so definitely make sure you guys are taking time to just kind of reflect on your mental health, seeing where you are your status on a regular basis. Check in with yourself. Check in with your family. Check in with your friends. Check on that strong friend that's always carrying everybody else.
Definitely.
We're always worried about the ones that often exhibit those symptoms, but what about the ones that don't exhibit, the anxiety, the depression, the tiredness, the not being motivated, and the one that puts that face on for you, but behind closed doors they're crying themselves to sleep every night, or dealing with some type of trauma or abuse in their personal lives. So make sure you're checking in on your friends and your family, because mental health as well. All right. So first and foremost, our first trending topic, Ms. Knox, is somewhat sad. And I hate to say this. It really burns my buttons to really say that it's becoming almost normalized, and I think that's what they want it to be. But there was another school shooting, was it yesterday, in Colorado, which was not too far from Columbine High School. If you guys are old enough to understand or remember, the first major school shooting was at Columbine High School. So this particular one, sorry you guys, Jackie was trying to check in, trying to text me and see if we started yet. She needs to check Facebook Live. Tell her that. Send Jackie a message, you guys. But she's not here today. Get well. She has some emergencies come up, so definitely her thoughts are here. And our thoughts are with her and making sure everything is okay on her end. All right? But going back to the story, one child was killed and 8 were injured at a middle school. Like, it seems like it's getting younger and younger.
Yes, that's awful.
Yes, very awful. Very, very awful. And I want to wish my condolences to the friends and family.
Definitely.
The loved ones of the one that was lost, as well as the child or the assailant that was the actual shooter, because that's also a loss for their family as well, because they're going to be locked up or something, psychiatric unit, something's going to change within their life as well. So that's a loss of freedom. And also, to just add on to our trending topics, and this one is fairly new to me. I got wind of it yesterday as well, but the story surrounding Aisha Curry. She did a video, or the show with Jada Pinkett, I think it was, where she did the Red Table Talk, and she talked about, she said that she long story short, although she gets the attention from her husband, and she doesn't really want for anything in that regard, she still feels some type of way that she doesn't get, catcalled, or someone tries to approach her, especially a male, in regards to interest in her, or, they don't compliment her or say anything, to her to lift her up. And there was a lot of mixed views in regards to that. Some people were saying, well, she's married, she shouldn't be looking for people to comment on her or give her compliments. My perspective is we all seek validation from other people at some point in time, to some extent. If you're on social media, you post a picture.
Right.
You're looking for likes, you're looking for comments, you're looking for feedback from that. So in some way, shape, form, or fashion, we all look for that gratification, although it may not be needed in order to maintain our self-esteem, but it's wanted. We want people to compliment on us. We want our ego stroked every now and then.
I mean, that's another way too of just letting people know, just because you're in this type of spotlight, that you're not, you may still be insecure.
Right. Right.
She may be struggling with some insecurity.
Absolutely. So, and I think I kind of mentioned that as well. She has her own insecurities, and again, she pretty much grew up in the spotlight, but in the shadows of her husband from from high school up until now, and she's relatively still young. They're both relatively still young.
Right.
So the process and being in the spotlight and being forced in that spotlight could also stunt your growth from an awareness standpoint.
Right, that's true.
So it's not like, and I mentioned on a platform, shout out to the conversation, that was a great discussion today. I mentioned that she kind of looked lost, or she doesn't know who she really is.
Mm-hmm.
And I just saw the picture, but then I saw the video where she actually had the interview with Jada, and even Jada Pinkett Smith recognized the same thing. She was like, I was there, 10, 15, 20 years ago, where I was just totally unaware of who I was, wasn't confident. Everybody gave me compliments, and I was beautiful. I felt like I was beautiful, but I didn't have that inner confidence to own my shit. Pretty much to own it, and you can tell kind of the difference between Aisha and Jada. Jada owns whatever it is, negative or positive. She owns it.
It's okay,
and it's okay, and that was the whole point that I was trying to make. That sometimes we go through this process, we're forced into certain situations that force us to grow up, but from a mental standpoint, that's a long life process. We're becoming self-aware and understanding who you are and being okay with that, and being able to accept whatever it is, your flaws, the great things, the not so great things, and not just hold on to what you are. She's a mother, she's a wife, but we hold more positions in life than just that.
Yes, women wear plenty of hats, and the hats that we may wear, are they the hats that we want to wear?
Right.
Is that something that we want to be fulfilled in? And so, as a mother, you have to do those things, but is she fulfilling what she really wants to do?
Exactly.
So that can be an issue too. And it plays,
right,
on her mental health too.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
You really have to tap into that and see what you really want to do too, as well as being the wife, the mother. So those are some things that, we have to really take responsibility for.
Yeah.
Put ourselves first. It's okay.
It's okay, you guys. It's okay.
Yes, really.
Belinda says it.
Yes.
It's okay.
I did.
But I thought that was a great topic to discuss for today. And shout out to everyone that commented on the conversation as well as on the couch in regards to that. So, again, we have Miss Belinda Knox of Renew Wellness in the building, of course. You have a lot of support out there. I saw a lot of shares and a lot of comments and a lot of people liking, and a lot of people that we reached in just one post. I think it was over 2,500 people or something like that that we reached in a couple of days, which is pretty phenomenal just for a post. Which was pretty good, and that says a lot about what you're doing out here in the community and the services that you provide. So we're definitely going to hop in and hop on that particular topic. So I got a couple of questions. We're going through our interview segment right now, the interview of Mrs. Knox, seriously. But what made you get into this particular field of holistic medicine? Would you call it?
Well, practices. Yes.
Holistic practices.
Well, what got me into it, I have a background working in the medical field, and I've seen a lot,
Right.
Big pharma is making a lot of money.
Yeah.
People are not getting well. They're still getting sick. They're spending a lot of money, a lot of money. And it's just some holistic alternative that you can do and, get to the root cause of things, and you feel better.
Yeah.
And it doesn't leave a lot of major side effects on the body.
Right.
As, chemicals do. Man-made
chemicals.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And so, the body, it doesn't respond that well to synthetic drugs. And so, that's why we have all these side effects. The drug it has a natural component.
Right.
And then it has a chemical component.
Right.
And so the body is dysfunction. It's just in a chaos.
Going haywire.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
you have to think about that. Body, mind, spirit, physical.
Absolutely.
All that plays a big part. So when you're looking at holistic medicine or holistic practices, it really, hones in onto the body.
Right.
And then you can actually don't have to spend a lot of money. You just have to research.
Yeah.
You just have to research, put the time in. A lot of people now, they get sick, they want to run to the doctor. It's not necessary.
It's not. I think our body is almost self-regulating pretty much. Any disease that comes in, your body tries to force it out. And the things that we digest, whether that's mentally, physically the food or lack thereof as far as exercise and just the different vitamins and things and nutrients that we need often distracts that from happening or stops it or impedes it from happening, so you're not getting healthier as you would need to just based on what you're eating.
That's true.
You know, and a lot of the toxins and things that we consume on a daily basis, whether that's the air, the food that we eat, you know, the chemicals in the walls, you know, all these different things. Yeah, they're environmental, so it definitely impacts your physical body, and when you're impacted physically, of course it impacts your mental.
Yes.
Absolutely. If I'm in pain all the time, I'm probably going to be easily agitated and aggravated and be pissed off.
Blood pressure high.
Stress level. Because you're worried about this doctor bill that you about to get, because you went to a doctor and they didn't prescribe you with something, and you got to come check in about once a month, and you ain't changed nothing else. You just take the medication. But you're not changing lifestyles.
That's true. And then, you out of work, you have to take work, so you're losing money. You're still spending money.
Right.
You're losing money.
Absolutely.
So that plays out a big factor. And it doesn't even allow your body the opportunity to heal naturally.
Right.
So because you're so on 10,
all the time.
Anxiety level is always up. So we need to look at that self-care of getting that relaxation state. Allowing the body that parasympathetic state.
Right.
Putting it in that state.
Absolutely.
Because if we stay in the sympathetic state, we're always, we're going, moving.
Yep.
Flight, fight or flight.
Fight or flight. So
we need that rest and digest. We need that. Because even when we rest, it helps with your digestive system. It does. Because when you go, your digestive system's not working.
And I always tell people, even though that you may be asleep, if you're dealing with a lot from a mental standpoint, mental anguish, stress, anxiety, all those things, depression, although your body may be asleep, your mind is still going. So there are plenty of times where we say, well, I got 6 to 8 hours of sleep, or I slept all night, but then I'm still waking up and I'm still tired. Right. It's because your mind is still going. And we don't do a really good job of shutting down at the end of the night. Like we go from moving to like, okay, it's bedtime, we jump into bed, or we just fall asleep. Instead of like it being a gradual process, whether that's you taking a long relaxing bath or listening to some music or just chilling reading a book to where you can actually wind down.
Or taking some deep breaths, meditation.
Oh,
I mean, those are some good things,
You're talking my language right now.
Yes, we have to. We have to take that time out and do some meditation throughout the day.
Yes.
Just to relax the mind and just, hone in into who we are. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that our Black and brown community is not doing for our body.
Absolutely.
And so I really believe in this. I know it works, so it's time for everybody to get on board. You want to feel better? You got to do better.
You got to do better, and when you know better, you do better. So the point of the couch is to inform the people, inform our community, especially our Black and brown communities, on the alternatives for dealing with symptoms, whether that's physical or mental. We focus more so on the mental because I'm not a doctor.
Right.
I'm not a physical doctor. But I know when I feel something physical, I know how it impacts my mental.
Yes.
So I'm very aware of that.
Yes.
Hey family, what's up, Jackie? Jackie just chimed in on the show today. We miss you today. Hurry back, get back here soon. We'll catch up with you next week. You know what it is. Damn it, Jackie. That's her hashtag. Damn it, Jackie.
All right, Jackie.
So, my next question, definitely.
Yes, stretching does help, Jackie. It really does. I recommend that, especially.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for that. I did this the other night. Like, I realized I was really, really tight when I did it. All I did was I stretched or I reached over to grab something, and I could feel like this whole side just stretch, and it felt so good. I just sat there for about 3 to 5 minutes just doing it.
Yeah, and it's called myofascial release. That's actually what it is. It's releasing the muscles. And so those muscles begin to get stiff and tight. And
right.
after time,
right.
your shoulder, if you're not stretching it over time, it can
right.
just get so locked down where you can't move it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll lose it. You know what I'm saying? Used to use. So
right.
you have to stretch. And a lot of times, people don't realize that your glutes, it's not a sex organ. Mm-hmm. It's just your glutes, you know?
The muscle,
so we need to get those work. That's where a lot of your lower back pain come from.
Work those glutes.
Yes,
you guys.
Your glutes worked a lot. So just being in the massage world, I've really seen a lot of that.
Right,
It's in the glutes.
Wow.
The psoas, your big thigh muscle,
yeah,
it needs to be stretched.
Wow.
Stretching is your best friend. It really is. Yeah.
So tell me, how was Renew Wellness started? How did it come about?
Well, you know, I just prayed to the Most High one day, and I was like, am I fulfilling my purpose, you know? So I was like, I done did a lot of stuff. I'm a jack of all trades. And so I'm like, what is it that I really want to do? And so my dad got sick, and he was on dialysis, and that's how I got into working in dialysis.
Okay.
And so he passed away, and I was like, oh Lord, you know, it was a big, you know, change. And so I'm like, it's got to be more than this, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's when I just started researching holistic health. And so I came across just doing the foot detox.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. And so I researched it, you know, started doing it. We actually opened January the 8th, 2016.
Well, congrats. Another black business for sure.
We was just mobile.
Yeah.
And so we done well. And so I started testing water, you know, getting into the alkaline water, just learning different things about, I guess, more of detoxing the body.
Right.
And so making the body more alkaline and getting the acidic waste out of the body. So the cellular detoxification therapy came into play with that because people don't go to the bathroom every day. They're not eliminating every day.
Wow.
So if you don't eliminate every day,
y'all not doing number 2s every day.
There's a lot of people that don't. And so because they don't eat the right foods, for one, and then they all anxious. So then your digestive system is not working like it should.
Wow.
Right?
You're supposed to poop every day, guys.
So you're supposed to poop what you put in, you gotta put out.
Yeah.
And so just learning about that and, you know, understanding the importance of releasing toxins out of the body.
Absolutely.
That was a big process. And so and then with the stimulation, because it's a cellular pool, then it used positive and negative ions.
Okay.
So you can have backaches, you can have lymphedema, the swelling, all of that. And so when you do the cellular detoxification therapy, it actually helps eliminate that.
Right.
People mostly get up, they're like, oh, I don't have it anymore. I don't have that pain anymore. They feel really good.
Wow.
You got to drink plenty of water to help continue to flush those toxins out, because the ions start removing them in the inside. And so those toxins are freely flowing now, so you have to flush them out with water.
And that's called cellular detoxification?
Therapy, yes. And so that session is like 30 minutes. Okay. It has some contraindications. Not everybody can do it. If you have a pacemaker or a shunt, if you're pregnant, if you're just had a transplant, you know, you can't do it. Right. So those are some contraindications that you can. But other than that, you can. And it's been really, really, we got really a lot of positive feedback from it. Okay. And so I actually do it. My husband do it. My bonus baby, she does it. She suffered from hives. Okay. And so we detoxed her one time a week for a month. It cleared it up.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we had a truck driver that came from High Point. He came to Gastonia once a week, and he had diesel all over his hands, and it had messed his hands up. So I was like, you know what, just let me detox you. Right. And I detoxed him, his skin cleared up.
Wow.
Yeah, so I know it works. So after that was just like, okay, what's next? You know?
Absolutely.
So I just started studying and learning different things about detoxification.
So you guys definitely check out cellular detoxification. Go to, what's the website again?
It's renewwellnesshh.com.
Okay, renewwellnesshh.com. Check it out. Definitely get some more information. But I also want to touch on the alkaline water part.
Yes.
I've done my research as far as alkaline water and the benefits of the alkaline water. Not only from Dr. Sebi, but just in general. I've done my reading, my research, and showing the benefits in it. And it always says that infections and mucus and things like, and mucus is what causes infections to happen, but mucus can't live in an alkaline environment.
It can't, because actually a lot of stuff grow in a acidic environment. And so the alkaline is more of an oxygen, so it doesn't allow the acid to grow. So that's what the alkaline is about. But we have mucus in our body.
Yes.
And we need that for our organs to be able to slide and move around.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But when we begin to have any type of infection, it's extra,
Exactly.
And so we don't need that extra, because mucus turns to plaque. And then, the rest. Plaque is stuff that we don't need. That's why we, a lot of people are being diagnosed with dementia. It's plaque on the brain.
I hope y'all heard it. Could you please repeat that?
It's plaque on the brain. So you just gotta really research and study when a lot of this stuff. Even they're looking at dementias like diabetes type 3 now. They calling that the type 3 diabetes.
Oh wow. That's
so
new.
It's a lot that is going on where we could just change the type of food that we put in our body. Right. So and it's a mind over matter. And it's a process, and then we have to think about the environment that we was raised up in. Right. What kills me is when you go to a doctor and they'll ask you all these questions. Do you have a family member that has diabetes, or do you have a family member that has high blood pressure? And if you say yes, oh well, you're a candidate of having it. How am I a candidate? I'm a candidate by environmental. If I continue to cook the way my mom cooked, right, then I could be a candidate.
Absolutely.
But I have the choice to change that. So
knowledge is power. For sure.
Yes,
wow.
Yes. So
I've been actually doing this. I wouldn't even say it's a detox. It's kind of like a semi-vegan type of diet. I've been halfway. I'm not all the way 100 with it, but I started on the 1st of May, where I would not eat any meat throughout the week, and on the weekend I may grab some chicken or something like that. But I felt the difference just in this week of not eating meat. And it's not just because I just want to switch my lifestyle, but I just wanted to get rid of some of these toxins like that you're talking about. Yeah. So just to feel better physically as well as emotionally, from an emotional standpoint, it helps lift, and releases that dopamine and serotonin and all this stuff that you need in order to manage your mood. Yes. So
that's very true.
I'm trying.
You can do it, and then we don't need meat every day anyway.
We don't.
Because we can get it from vegetables. We can get the protein from vegetables.
Absolutely.
So we don't have to have it every day.
Shout out to them veggie plates, and those veggie wraps, and veggie burgers, and everything else. Yes, I've been on it for sure.
I really want to try the Slutty Vegan in Atlanta.
Yes, in Atlanta. I've been hearing a lot. So next time I check out the A, I will definitely be checking out Slutty Vegan for sure. Yeah. All right. So back to Renew Wellness. Okay. What are the services besides cellular detoxification, which she just talked about, you guys? Let's talk about the other services that are provided underneath that umbrella.
Okay. So as you know, Renew Wellness partner with 613 Spa Bar. Okay. So we have a variety of services. We actually do the cellular detox, what we just talked about. We do the ear cannling.
So tell me about that. Tell me about that one.
Ear cannling is a old holistic practice. Actually, we use paraffin wax candles. They're lit in the ear. Okay. And then we use like a guard to help, but they're actually used for people who suffer from allergies, sinuses, right? Who have extra wax in their ear, vertigo, ringing in ears, Meniere's disease. It's very good for that. Okay. I actually came across it when I started seeing a holistic doctor. And my husband wears a hearing aid in his left ear. He has low hearing, and so we asked him about that. So he told me to start candling his ear. And so I started candling his ear. After the very first session, he didn't have any issues.
Wow.
And it was very relaxing. He actually went to sleep during the session.
So he was able to kind of get his hearing back?
The ringing stopped completely.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And I read up on it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's another way to draw out toxins, of course.
It is.
But it also talked about it addresses or treats the sinus cavities.
Yes.
And that was high on my radar because, as my family knows, my couch family knows that I get serious like sinus infections. I got them like really bad during the wintertime.
Like when your head is like congested?
Congested,
it'll pull all of it.
Yeah.
It opens you up.
Really?
It does.
I need that.
Yes, you gotta come and try it.
I'm definitely gonna try it for sure. Absolutely.
Yes. So our next one is the spa vaginal steam. I know that's the big question. Well, the steam is still a detoxification.
Yeah.
It's just you're sitting on a pot of steaming herbs that helps move old stagnant debris, and it helps produce. It helps promote a healthy reproductive system.
Okay.
And so the herbs is the that does the work, and the steam. Steam moves anything that shouldn't be there. And it helps with improving your menstrual cycle.
Okay.
It tightens and tones the area, and it also it's very relaxing overall. And so it has this really good advantages of steaming.
So what are some of the benefits that you've seen, like as far as from an emotional health or mental health standpoint, that service, the air candling as well as the vaginal steaming?
The vaginal steaming allows women to have a release of emotions, because women carry a lot of things in their abdominal area. There's times when women is steaming, they break out and cry, or they just feel like a release.
Wow.
It's also known to help release soul ties.
Yeah.
So
you got that dude that you was like, that was wrong. I shouldn't have done that right there. And I feel his energy. He gets some negative energy going on.
Because energy is transferable.
Exactly.
So it's it's a part of that. So we have to be careful with that too as well. So yeah. So it does that.
So it gets rid of soul ties. You're going to get a lot of referrals right now for these little one-nighters that's been going on around here. They be like, I need to get this cat steamed out. Yeah. Is there anything that guys could do?
Guys can actually steam too. It's called an A-steam. It's just actually more in the area of their hemorrhoids area.
Okay.
It helps with that area.
So the butt.
Yeah.
So the glutes.
Yeah. A-steam. Yeah.
A-steam. What does the A stand for?
Anal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anal steaming, guys.
Yeah. So,
check it out.
Look, you can steam with your significant other. We could do it,
Do you get those? Do you get like couples?
Yeah.
Wow.
We actually
get an A-steam and a vaginal steam at the same time. Does
that
together. Does it get the endorphins going? Does it get them kind of going? Or is it kind of like it's a procedure, so you're just standing there?
Well, it's more of an intimate session.
Okay.
Because, in our studio, it's dimmed. You get wine. You get a complimentary glass of wine.
Okay.
The music is really relaxing.
Right.
So, it's quiet. Most people go to sleep.
Wow.
So, it's very relaxing.
I'm just thinking.
It feels like a warm bath. That's what it feels like.
But you're not actually taking the bath. It's just
from the steam.
So it's kind of like when you ran that hot bath tub of water that is really steaming, but you got to kind of tiptoe in it. That type of thing. You got to sit down real soft.
It's comfortable. It's not where it's not where you want. You can take it. It's very comfortable. It's just feel like a warm, soothing bath because the steam is coming up. So it's just like it's just bathing. So.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I may try that.
Okay.
I may try that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds
you gotta
good.
try it to see if you like it or not.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, once you hit 40, it's kind of like
it's okay.
You got to get the procedure done anyway to test the prostate stuff. Black guys, get your prostates checked. If you're over 40, please get it checked.
Most definitely.
But the A-steam will kind of get you prepared for that. So, yeah. all my black guys, black males, please get your checkups.
Yes.
Make sure your prostate is good. Make sure everything is functional. That's why we have a lot of ED going on, and people want to take the Viagra pills and all this stuff, and it could be just because your prostate is kind of jacked up.
That's true.
So
catch it early.
Catch it early. You won't have these problems. You won't need to pop a pill.
Self-care too. Part of it. When you start taking care of yourself, being more in tune with your body, listening to your body, you know things that's going on.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Hey.
That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I like.
What's the next one? My next one.
What did we talk? We talked about ear candling,
vaginal, the spa vaginal, and then
last but not least, massage therapy.
Oh wow, massage therapy.
Yeah, you can't leave that one out. That's the big one right there. Yeah.
My passion.
So let's talk about it.
Massage therapy does a lot. It has so many different modalities that goes with it. So massage therapy helps lower anxiety, relieve pain, and it improves one's life. So people who can't really move a lot, you can have a massage to help you in those areas where you once couldn't move certain areas.
Right.
It actually will help you relieve some of that, and you can move some. So, and it's really a good stress reliever.
It is.
Yes, it's a really, really good stress reliever. And it just helps you feel more relaxed overall. Yeah. Mentally, you feel really good overall. So, I love massage therapy.
Do you utilize the different oils as far as just aromatherapy while you're doing that?
I actually make my own oil, which uses aromatherapy. So I use the oil, and I use a lotion base where it is aromatherapy. Okay. Shayla, she has a line called the Woo Oil. Okay. And it's good for pain. Okay. And so she has that line that she does too, as well. So it's very, very, very helpful for the body. Okay.
Where can they find these lotions? Are they for sale?
I make them just by order. Okay. So you have to contact me at 704-349-8138. Okay. Most of the time, my clients, when they get the massage, they ask for it.
Really?
So, yeah. And then Shayla's, hers is on her site at woosah.com.
Is that WOO?
WOOS-AH.com.
Okay. And you guys, jot that down. Take advantage. Do they get a discount or anything for mentioning Damion because you're on the couch?
Yes, you can get a 10% discount if you mention Damion.
I'm looking out for you guys. Don't say I never gave y'all anything. Seriously. That was spur of the moment right there. We didn't even talk about that. So
we didn't. But it's all good.
So. Hey Mo, how you doing? Shout out to Between Love and Hate, for sure. Good show. It's my family, my podcast family right there. For sure. So we talked about all 4 of the different services, plus the aromatherapy. I would consider that an additional service as well. Yeah. But what I did want to talk about though before we got out of here, because we got about 15 minutes. I'm actually keeping good on time today. Okay. With the promotion, the implementation, the laws passing as far as CBD oils and things like that. What's your stance on that? And does New Wellness provide those type of massages as well?
Well, in the state of North Carolina, licensed massage therapists cannot use CBD oil. Okay. It still is considered illegal. Wow. Yeah. So if you're a licensed massage therapist, you're not supposed to be using CBD oil. Okay. Yeah.
So it would have to be
most of the CBD oil that you can buy from Massage Warehouse is pretty much of camphor and menthol. Okay. It says it have some CBD in it, but the THC is so low. It's no benefit, really. Yeah. Because if it can actually be sold online through one of the distributors in North Carolina, it really don't have any.
So that was my thought. If they got CBD dispensaries and all these different types of things, I wonder why you can't utilize CBD oil in the massage. Yeah, because legally. Anyway. Yeah.
I guess because they haven't passed the law for us to have it here in North Carolina. But then me personally, I would be sort of frightened because we massage truck drivers who have to have drug tests. what if they have to have a drug test and then they don't pass because you got a massage with some CBD oil? Right. I don't want to be responsible for it.
But it's possible to sell CBD oil, but you just can't have it rubbed in by a massage therapist. But a physician can sell it.
Yeah, and they only actually writing the prescription for it for people who suffer from epilepsy.
Really?
Yeah. Look it up. Yeah. It's only for in that realm before it's for somebody who suffers from epilepsy. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I might be having some seizures.
Yeah. So
Right.
But we also offer more services together.
What? Okay.
Well, so we actually offer the body contouring where
what is that?
We Shayla uses a machine, body cavitation radio frequency, get those curved back, summer fine, and then she used wood therapy, which is the natural, and it just sculpts the body. Yeah.
Okay, so describe that.
It's an innovative service. So the wood machine is different tools that are from Colombia, and they're used to actually take those those fat pockets away. And she actually sculpts the curves back with the wood tools. And then she also uses a machine, radio frequency, and body cavitation, where it's one actually bursts the fat cells, and then the other one helps to flush it out.
So it bursts the fat cells. And then how do you extract it?
It's actually with a machine, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then she uses massage techniques too to help and push them through the lymphatic system.
Really?
Yeah, to flush them out. Yeah.
I learned some stuff today. Like, wow.
Yeah, and she does the lymphatic drainage massage for a post-op. Yeah, as well. Yeah, and then we also offer facials.
Okay.
The back facials, face
I have
facials.
Several of those.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then also she focused on natural nails, mani and pedicure. Yeah.
Okay. That's a full service.
So we're full service. So any of our services, especially our massages, they come with actually a free foot soak. Okay. When you get a massage. And then you get a complimentary. Get them dogs soaked. You get a complimentary glass of wine with every service.
Wow. Hey, you guys. Hey, the couch is looking out for you today. We got Miss Belinda Knox in the building. And you get a 10% couch discount.
Yes. Hey, Miss Zaida.
Yeah, what's up, Zai? What's going on? Hope all is well. I hope y'all are taking in this information. Yeah. For sure. Definitely some good information. I'm going to probably use some of it as well. I don't know about that. I ain't going to say I don't know about it. But I may get that ace thing, you guys. I'm going to let y'all know how it is. It does not reflect my masculinity at all.
It does not. It does not. Thanks, Ms. Zaida.
So a lot of the services, like I said, because we always want to tie it in with the mental health as well. But we said that a lot of these services do definitely reduce anxiety, depression. Also some addiction is what I read as well in regards to massage therapy. I was trying to get how that happens, but...
Well, I can say the art of touch. Okay. Sometimes some people, they have an issue with that. Okay. Some people don't like to be touched, or some people need to be touched. Right. So massage therapy helps with that too as well. So that could be a reason why some people may be addicted to different types of things because of that.
And maybe that anxiety it may be social anxiety or something like that, just the fear of being around people and not having that touch growing up. I have a lot of kids that grew up into being adults and not able to establish and maintain healthy relationships because they don't have that sense of physical touch or haven't been touched in the appropriate ways. Right. It's always been, correlated with them as a negative experience, whether it's from abuse, physical, sexual, emotional, whatever it is. Every time they've been physically touched in an intimate way, it's been negative. So I think massage and these types of services will help change that narrative and that thought process that a lot of people do have in regards to touch, because touch is very important. We send a lot of signals and energy through touch, And that's why it's important to guard your energy, you guys. And also make sure you get great massage therapists when you get one. That's very important.
The intention. So like when we start, we make sure the intention is where it needs to be before we even start. So we just intention, go over the body to make sure, because you can actually feel things before you even touch it. Just going over the body. Yeah. So that's all about intention. Even in Florida, they actually has brought massage in to actually bring back appropriate touch.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
that's so
it's
awesome.
Just massage has so many different modalities, so many different ways that you can go with it.
A lot of benefits.
So I'm going to use it actually working with special needs. Yeah.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
People like, I guess maybe autism, muscular dystrophy, all those different. Wow.
You don't have that many therapists that do that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. For sure. So tell me, before we close out, what's kind of one of your most memorable situations that you had since starting the company? Whether it was a customer that was kind of off of it, I don't know. What's a crazy moment?
Well, listen. So I had a client that was, they wasn't really receptive of getting the foot detox at the time, and so she was having like some swelling and some pain, and so I was like, I do it for free because I knew what it would do.
Right.
And so she did the session. She was looking around and she was like, I don't have that pain anymore. My leg swelling went down. So that was like one of those aha,
Right.
And I think that's just the whole thing, the whole myth of it. People in their mind, just open up your mind. Yeah. Open up and just try it.
Absolutely.
And so you really get relief from it. That was a good one for me.
Wow.
Because she was like, so no, it's not going to do it, you know?
Yeah.
So that was a good one. And then I have one more.
Okay.
A lady came up the steps, and we're on the second floor. They don't have a elevator.
Okay.
And so she was just suffering. She said she was the tin man for the day.
Okay.
And so we did the cellular detoxification therapy, and then we did a foot massage on her. She got up out of the chair. She walked down the corridor, and she was just like, her cousin couldn't even believe it.
Wow. Really?
Yes. She barely made it in there. Yeah.
And by the time you finished, she was
moving. Yeah.
I think you got the Midas touch, Belinda.
I do. I'm not going to brag, but I do.
I need to get over there ASAP. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was actually thinking about getting a live massage today, but I didn't want to break any types of federal rules and regulations. I might have got blocked on Facebook or something like that because they said I was like halfway nude because I had my shirt off or something like that. So I said no, I'm not going to do it. And then Honey Bee probably wouldn't have liked it either. I don't know. But that's another story. Shout out.
When you come to the studio, you can do it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right.
Yeah.
Oh. So overall, I mean, we've talked about the different types of services that you provide and how it connects with your physical and mental health, the benefits of it. I don't really see nothing negative about any of these services. Maybe the ACE thing for a really masculine guy or something like that. But other than that, I don't see nothing wrong with any of this stuff. I hope you guys are definitely taking down this stuff. And what did she say?
She said do the forehand. Me and Shayla done the forehand on Miss Zaida. And so it's like you get if you're doing an hour massage, you get it in 30 minutes. So you're getting a forehand massage.
So 2 people? At one time?
Yes, it's amazing. Miss Zaida, she loves us and we love her. She even bought her daughter to us to get services.
Really?
Yeah, she was. And we do kids too. Yeah.
Hey, some of them kids need some great intimate touch, some touch, and that may cut off some of them behaviors they got.
It really will.
Them defiant, and they'll be able to focus a little bit better because their muscles won't be so tight.
Yeah.
Get them out the house. So again, before we wrap up, you guys, of course, we were talking about National Mental Health Awareness Month, so make sure you guys are tapping into your mental health on a daily basis, on a constant basis. And this is just one of the ways to do that, through self-care, through doing alternative methods to treat different symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Everything doesn't require medication. We talk about it often here on the show. Everybody kind of knows my stance on medication.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not supposed to share my bias as a therapist, but damn it, this is my platform, so it has nothing to do with, codes and ethics and all of that. But I always say, like I told you before, our body is self-regulating.
Mm-hmm.
When we put in foreign substances into our body, that's when we really start to have it go haywire. So it's very important that we kind of go through the different protocols. Like, do things for yourself first before reaching out to a physician that's only going to get paid or give you some medicine that he's already been paid for to give you.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. So why not do things that are in your control? And there's no foreign substances going into your body. It's just rubbing some things out.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's in an intimate setting or whatever. There are a lot of things that you can do to reduce a lot of the symptoms that you're having, especially when in regards to depression and anxiety. Physical touch is a good one. Just being intimate with someone as well reduces, a lot of those things and releases the endorphins and serotonin and dopamine and things like that to level you out. So make sure you guys are doing the necessary things for yourself.
Yes, self-care.
Self-care. I want to make this month Mental Health Awareness Month, aka Self-Care Month. Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Go get your massage from Belinda.
613 Spa Bar.
613 Spa Bar.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And look, they need to follow us too, because we be at a location in Gastonia. We entertain and offer you. We do some BFF Friday nights there.
Really?
Well. Yeah.
All over Charlotte, Gastonia. It's only a 15-20 minute drive.
Yep.
Go ahead and make that trip, because I'm damn sure gonna make one.
All right.
For sure. So where can they find you guys on social media? Contact information, physical address, all that good stuff. Where can they find you at?
On social media, you can find us on Instagram, Renew Wellness LLC, Woosah Studio by Shay. You can also find us on Facebook, Renew Wellness Holistic Health, and Woosah Studio by Shay as well. We're located at 9711 David Taylor Drive, Suite 203. in Charlotte, North Carolina. Our phone number is 704-349-8138. Absolutely.
And just mention the couch. Just say Dame sent you. And she said you get that 10% discount. Now, that won't last forever. I don't know how long it's going to last. So, y'all better go take advantage of it this week.
Yes.
For sure. Treat your mom. It's Mother's Day. Treat your mom to a massage. I hope y'all got packages and
we
stuff.
Actually have a special going on for Mother's Day. We have you could get a customized foot soak, which is lemon or mint. Lemon and mint or lemon and rosemary. You get a customized facial mask followed up with an Ayurveda device, which is called the Kansawan, which it's a detox and it's a firmer.
Okay.
You also get a hand and foot massage, and you get a 10-minute chair massage to follow, and you get a complimentary glass of wine for $69. And we actually extended it to June the 30th because we had so many people to inquire about the package.
Right.
And so we wasn't able to fit everybody in by Mother's Day, so we extended it, and it has to be redeemed by June the 30th.
Hey, you guys. Hey, she blessing you guys.
Yes.
That's a lot of services for that price.
Yes.
And I'm all about the discounts.
Yes.
I'm all about saving. Definitely. So mention the couch. Mention Dame. Like I said, mention wine.
Yes.
You get that complimentary glass of wine to mellow you out before your service. See, now you want to say something, Siobhan. Now you want to say something since she said wine. Yeah, she said wine.
We have wine or a mimosa.
Wow. Okay then, you guys. So definitely make sure if you missed any part of this particular live, I'll have it up for a while, couple days. Then I'll upload it to our website, thecouch704.com, as well as all the previous episodes are on YouTube, The Couch 704. Follow us if you're not following us on Facebook. If you've seen this live feed, somebody shared it and you like what you're hearing, definitely like and subscribe to our Facebook page as well as our IG page. Both of them on the Couch 704. So again, you guys, we're gonna check out of here. We're gonna see y'all next week. Next week we'll have Miss Jackie back in the building. Hopefully we miss her today, but we had an awesome time. I had an awesome time with you, Miss Belinda, for sure. I'm gonna get that A-steam going on. I'm gonna get that massage going on. All that's gonna be well. But next week, for sure, we're gonna have another special guest, a friend of the show, family member of the show, for sure, is gonna be on the couch with us next week. So just make sure you guys tune in next week for sure. It's gonna be Definitely. On and popping like always, and we're gonna have a good time. So again, this is your guy Dame checking out from the couch. I got Miss Belinda Knox here. We appreciate her. You guys go check out Renew Wellness and
613 Spa
Bar. I was gonna say 513. 613 Spa Bar. Go check them out. Tell them I sent you. They'll hook you up. Make sure you're feeling good from a physical as well as an emotional standpoint. Then you can come see me for therapy.
Yes.
All right. So we'll see y'all next week. Till next time, your mental health matters, so can we talk? Of course, we're going to talk about it each and every week here on the couch, all right? We'll see you guys next week. Peace.